Hello, everyone. Let me see. Did this link to the chat, the group? I mean, the event. Let me see. Okay. Well, I think that it's shared. Let me check on my computer. All right. Oh, yep. I see myself. Oh, my goodness. And let me see. Is it tagged in the event? Facebook is really good at moving things around all the time. I hope you guys have something to drink. I have some coffee. I'm so excited. I've been working on what to share with you guys today. Like, the Lord has me in this season of just wanting to pour out all of the things that I have learned building my own business over the last 8 years. And, I've been in digital marketing for 17 since college years, and before I get in, because, I'll get going, let me just tag everyone in this. Because I don't think it said it was going to tag the event, but I don't see that it did. Okay. All right. So, as I was saying, hi everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I am excited to do this presentation live. I have so much to share. So, I've been in the internet space since like 2005, 2004, 2005. I was an accountant for a digital marketing agency, and I fell in love with the marketing side because I felt like it used my analytical and my creative, and the rest is history. And then I found coaching because I started my own business as a marketing consultant, and a coach hired me to work on their strategy. And I've been the strategist behind some very big launches, some of the biggest names in our coaching industry that I know y'all know. And it's been such a privilege. And then I decided to start my own coaching thing and transition from consultant to a coach myself. And it's been a blessing. And one of the things I have seen happening over and over again as I've been in this industry is some of the lies that people believe, bondage in getting clients, a lot of fear, which is bondage around like, how will I get clients? How do I stop chasing clients, right? I feel like that's a very common question that I get from clients. And so I was like, let me teach on that a little bit. Let me pull up my notes. My notes are right here. And just welcome to everyone that's here. I see you guys jumping on. It's so good to see you. And there will be time at the end, for us to workshop, because this is a workshop. So get your pen and paper. I have my coffee. I have my notes. Let's see. I have my notes, but let's see where the Lord takes us. If you have any questions or comments, just put them in the comments and I will definitely address them. This is a hot topic for us as entrepreneurs, is how to get clients. And I will be going over some practical things like what is the client journey? What is the buyer's journey? How does marketing and sales really work? What is the psychology behind marketing and sales. And in case you guys are new to me, I'm Angelica Rosewitz. I've been a business coach for 8 years, digital marketer for 17, and I'm just excited to tell you the truth about building an online business and how to get those clients in. So, you know, when it comes to building a personal brand, which is what you are, if you're building a brand based on your expertise, based on your knowledge and your education, and you're wanting to make an impact, it is a personal brand. It is reflective of you. So one of the key things in marketing that people miss is the connection piece. And your testimony, your story is the connection to you and your clients. And that goes into the psychology of sales and marketing of how do we not chase clients? Well, if you're putting out your message based on your testimony and your experiences and how you have is a very important piece that people miss, right? People don't like getting vulnerable. They don't enjoy sharing themselves that is the secret to the connecting to your audience. And even before that, if God has called you to it, don't you believe he's going to help you through it? You know, a lot of that is a mindset shift. You know, man, I myself have experienced frustration and what's the word I'm looking for? Struggle, right? But I've always seen God's faithfulness in my business, whether I was scaling to multi-six-figure months or I was coasting with just a couple $1,000s a month, you know, and I have seen God's faithfulness always. But a lot of that also is because, which we will get into, is that I have built an audience over the last 8 years. And if you don't want to chase clients, you must build an audience. There's this big lie in the coaching industry that if you build it, they will come. If you just journal about it, you will get clients. If you take a bubble bath, you will get clients. Hopefully you guys haven't seen some of that marketing, but it's out there and it's awful. The key to not chasing clients is building an audience. And you can do that in so many different ways, right? I personally like ads and funnels. A lot of you have come into my world through an ad. I use social media organically as a support to my ads and funnels. But I have clients that only create content and build their businesses organically. You can do YouTube. I mean, whatever it is that you enjoy doing. It's another misconception about marketing is that you have to do it all. You have to do the things that you hate. No, do what you love. Like, I love video because I'm a teacher. I'm a natural born teacher. It's one of my giftings. So I don't mind getting on video. I can get on here and talk all day about marketing, sales, entrepreneurship, and other things as well. But for our topic, it's that. And you need to think about, okay, God gave me this desire, right? He gave me this desire to build this business. And the purpose is to bring him glory, not you glory. So if you get into the mindset of how can I bring God glory with this desire that he's given me, marketing becomes very easy. So I find for me, it's a responsibility to glorify God in all that I do, right? Like that's my business verse, glorify God in all that you do. So when it comes to marketing, what is the best way for you to glorify God? Are you a writer? So then you should be writing. Do you like video like I do? Be making videos. And the excuse that, nothing works is also a lie, because all marketing works when it's done consistently and well. All of it works. So let's go into the customer journey. What are the steps in a marketing and sales system? Okay. And these are the steps, right? This is like scientific. These are the steps. But the way you interpret them and the way you implement them in your business, in your life, is completely individualized to how God has made you. I talk a lot about being the bird with my clients. The scripture in Matthew where it says, look at the birds of the field. They don't toil, they don't work hard, and yet the Father provides for them every day. They're being the bird. They're pooping, they're eating, they're probably pulling things out of my garden. They're being the bird, and the Lord has provided for them. Well, be the bird, be who God made you to be. And that brings some glory. So if God made you an entrepreneur, if God gave you this business passion and burden to impact the world, be who God made you to be. And the rest becomes, I don't want to say effortless because it's work, but when the Holy Spirit's behind you and it's just like the wind beneath your wings, that type of effortless. It's like you're doing this and you just know the Lord's with you, and it's that kind of effortlessness that being the bird allows, because you're just being who God made you to be. You're walking in your calling, and it's just fun. It's just so much fun and so much joy, and it's your unique adventure, because we all are on our own journeys, right? So, and there's a lie that just popped up that I want to address, that the idea of you being successful in your business is too good to be true. I don't know why that popped into my head to address, but apparently it's for somebody. If God's put the dream and the seed inside of you, it's meant to grow. Like, you don't put a sunflower seed in the ground and it doesn't produce a sunflower. It does. So your dream, your desire that God has placed inside of you is your seed. And it will grow if you give it the right conditions, right? If you give it the soil, the water, the fertilizer, the nutrition, the sunlight, it will produce a sunflower. So the lie that this is too good to be true, can this really happen for me? Yes, if you take the right steps, if you put in the work, if you give it the right nutrition that it needs, it will produce, it will bloom into something beautiful. Anyway, someone needs to hear that because that just popped into my head. Okay, so there are 6 steps to a marketing and sales system, okay? And each step has its own unique psychology, so to speak. So the first step is attracting people, okay? You need to attract people into your, what I call a sales funnel, into your business, either through your website, through your social media channels, through your funnels, and they have to get to know you, right? So you have to attract is step 1. And you can do that with content, you can do that with advertising, you can do that with blogging and optimizing search engine optimization, utilizing search engine optimization, and doing things that your target audience will be attracted to. So step 1 is attraction, okay? And I want you to be thinking, you know, if you're in business and you're struggling to be pursued by clients, am I attracting enough people? Okay. Am I attracting the right people? Next step is engage. So you attract them and now you engage them. Okay. This is where you want to build that trust and credibility. Okay. You want them to get to know you better, because again, the key to the sale is the know, like, and trust factor. You don't just give money to somebody you don't know, right? You have to believe that they can help you, that they can help facilitate transformation in your life. If someone found me and I'm like, yeah, you know, I know something about business, you think they're going to give me their money to help them build their business? No, I want to engage them and build that trust and credibility. And this can be done through your ebooks, your master classes, webinars, or very low cost, you know, things that people sell, you know, to gain that trust. The next step in the funnel is very important. It's to educate your audience. So you want to educate your audience about the value of your offering. Okay? You get that? This is where people confuse just teaching, putting out value, and they forget to educate about the value of their service to help the audience achieve their goals. Remember, people are selfish, believe it or not. Even if you're born again, saved, full of the Holy Ghost, we're all selfish, you know, to a certain degree. You care about your problems. You care about what matters to you. Same thing with your potential clients. They're concerned with their problems. They're concerned that their business isn't growing. They're concerned that their marriage is falling apart. They're concerned that they're not losing weight. They're concerned they're not getting pregnant. Whichever thing, you know, you're an expert in helping in, your audience is interested in their problems. So educating them on how your services can help them fix their problems is a very important part of the funnel. I see that people skip that a lot. They go to attract, sell. They attract eyeballs and they sell. And it doesn't work. And then you wonder, why doesn't it work? Well, have you engaged them? Have you built that credibility? Have you built that goodwill? And then have you educated them? A lot of times when someone comes to me and like, my marketing is not working, and I look at it and I'm like, you haven't seeded your offer. You haven't explained your offer. You just said, hey, buy this. And then you're wondering why it doesn't work. So educate, very important. And you can do that, again, through masterclasses. You can do that through email marketing. You can do that through social media content. Or you can offer discovery calls, consultations, send me a DM, or have an application funnel where they know they're going to get on a phone call with you to learn about your offer. The next stage is converting. This is the fun stage that everyone loves, right? We want to convert them. And this is where you have conversion, what I call conversion optimizers, to help people make the buying decision. And that could be a limited time discount. It could be providing a guarantee. It can be providing some kind of urgency, bonuses, to get them to say, yes, this is for me. And then the last two I added, but these are a little more like advanced steps in the funnel, is you want to have an upsell. So you want to look at the lifetime value of your customer and see how can you continue maximizing the relationship that you spent time, energy, and potentially money building with this person. A lot of my clients stay with me for years, which is such a blessing. But it's because I upsell, and then the final stage is I retain them. So when you focus on providing incredible customer service, support, and you're really good at what you do, clients will stay with you until, like for me, I mean, you're never done building your business, right? But you have to think about that for your own business. Like, what is the lifetime value of your customer, and how can you retain those relationships? So those are the steps to a funnel, and you cannot skip any of them. And you see how you can take each of those concepts and apply it to what works for you. Okay. How do you like to attract people? I personally prefer ads, right? Because I'm not the biggest fan of social media. But some people love content creation. They love creating reels and writing blog posts and microblogging on Facebook and doing all those things. Awesome. But make sure you know your numbers. You know, how many eyeballs are you attracting when you do that? And how many eyeballs need to see your stuff before you get to the next stage of engagement? So if 100 people see your post, how many people will sign up for the next step, which is engage, which could be an ebook, a freebie, a masterclass, a webinar. Knowing those numbers is very, very important. So how many eyeballs do you need to attract? Of those eyeballs, how many get to the next level in the funnel? How many of them engage with you? And then the next step is, of those that engage, how many of them have you educated about your offer, booked a call, got into the DMs, and then converted? Okay. I can do a whole other training about knowing your numbers, which I might do, because I actually did one for my clients not too long ago. So those are the steps to a marketing funnel. And if you don't want to be chasing clients, you have to make sure that this system is set up in your business, that you have a system that you consistently attract eyeballs, engage, educate, and convert. Okay? Does that make sense? So this entire process will support you and your marketing efforts. And it really anchors in your business. You know, lead generation, it could also be called lead generation, getting those eyeballs in. Lead generation is the lifeblood of your business. If you're not consistently getting new leads into your business will die. And yeah, there's just no way around that. And a lot of people think that, oh, if I just put out some posts, if I just, put one post out about my offer, and then you beat yourself up because you got no sales, it just breaks my heart, because I see it all the time. One post will not sell anything, unless you have a massive audience that you've already built, that you have nurtured, that you've engaged with. They're very clear on your offers and how you help people. And then the sales come rolling in. Okay? It's not that hard, but people just have things out of order, or they just don't understand how it works. So when it comes to building your business, and that process I just explained, where do you see your own gaps? Let me see. I have so many notes because there's so much I want to share. And this is just so important, because when you all see the people, or maybe you don't, but on social media, there's those people that anytime they put out an offer, everyone buys it, right? And it's not because there's anything special about them. It's because they've built an audience, they've engaged them, they've nurtured those relationships, And so when they put out an offer, people buy it because they clearly understand what this person's about. They understand how they can help them. And they've built that goodwill, that know, like, and trust factor. And you, as a daughter of God, are not called to strive. You're just not. And I've striven in my business, back in the day, and I have learned God's faithfulness in business. And I'm here to encourage you to know that if you follow the process, it works, whether you're a believer or not. Because I have non-believing clients that do very well, and then us as believers, our faith should be such that we're even bolder to step out into our callings and follow the process. So in order to follow the sales system, right? The attract, engage, educate, convert, and then the 2 bonus steps, upsell and retain. You have to have clarity on your ability to connect with your audience with what it is that you're selling. So are you clear on your brand story, like your testimony, when it comes to your business? Are you clear on your marketing message? Do you know what you're selling? Do you love your offer? I find that when people struggle to attract eyeballs to their business, it's because the foundations are shaky. And what are those foundations of a personal brand, of a business online? Well, it's your brand story, your testimony. It's your marketing message. It's your offer. And then once you know your offer, your brand story, and your marketing message, you only then start building the audience. Okay? Because you want to attract the right audience. You want to attract, how you see in marketing, attract an audience of ready buyers. It's people that have the problem that you're an expert in solving. Those are the ready buyers, because people pay to have their problem solved. And here's another mindset shift for you. You ready for it? People love to shop. Period. People enjoy shopping. So if your business sign says open, that you're ready to sell, right? And you have an audience, people are excited to buy your offers. And that's where you don't have to chase clients, because people enjoy to shop. I'm gonna let that sink in for a minute. What if you built your business from the place of, I'm called to do this, God has equipped me to do this, and people enjoy to shop. So I just gotta open my doors and say, open, come buy my stuff. Right? You don't see Target or Walmart apologizing for being open. People enjoy going in there. I personally love TJ Maxx. I drive an hour to get to TJ Maxx just to shop. So, and it brings me so much joy walking through the kitchen section. So if you approach marketing and sales and growing your business from those perspectives, it'd be a game changer. I know it's been for me. It's been for my clients over the years, time and time again. And marketing is the same, no matter what business you have. Every business needs to attract, engage, educate, and convert in order to be in business. Man, I've been doing lead generation. Let me tell y'all a little backstory. I've been doing lead generation since about 2006-ish, when I transitioned to the marketing side. And back then, there was no ClickFunnels, Kajabi, Kartra, all these fancy things. You needed a team. Like, To build a sales funnel was like a 5 or 6 figure investment. Yeah, because you needed a team of designers, you needed the copywriters, you needed the coders to build the what we call microsites, developers, and then you needed the marketing strategist and the project manager. I mean, it was like a big deal to build these things for businesses. And that's why I'm so passionate about teaching entrepreneurs about this, because today you can go and build a sales funnel in a couple of hours. We can turn the ads on tomorrow and you're in business. Really, the turnaround could be that quickly. And then if you outsource, and if you hate tech, I recommend you outsource, because the couple dollars that you're going to spend on a VA building out the funnel for you, you're going to make several times over. I promise you. So back in the day, you needed to invest like 80 grand, 60 grand, 100 grand to build a sales funnel. Today, you go buy ClickFunnels or Kajabi or whatever, and you'll have one in a couple of hours of work if you do it yourself, or you outsource to a VA who will do it for you in a couple of hours. You pay her whatever, $12 an hour, $15 an hour, $20 an hour. And in a couple of hours, you're done and you have a marketing and sales system for your business. Okay? So, but you only get there if your foundations are solid. And those foundations are your brand story, which is your it factor. You want to know what sets you apart where there's no competition? It's your testimony. What has God done in your life in this area that makes you an authority to teach it? It could be expertise, it could be education, it could be your own journey. And sharing that testimony should be a big part of your why, because it's a testimony of God's faithfulness in your life. The next thing is your marketing message. Okay, are you clear on how to communicate effectively how it is that you transform lives, how it is that you help people? How does your product, if you're into products, better the lives of people? The third part is connecting with your audience. Okay? Your brand story and your marketing message, which are two different things, y'all, help connect you with your audience. And that's when you start thinking about building the audience. And then as you build the audience and you get to know them, what can you offer them based on your expertise, your story, and your abilities that will help change their lives? And that's when you create your offer. A lot of times people reverse it. They create their offer based on what it is that they want to do, and that's nothing what their audience even wants. So it's very important to have an ear down, as you're building your audience. What questions keep coming up? Like for me, it's how to get clients, how to stop chasing clients, how to stop striving in business, how to do this funnel marketing, automation, marketing stuff. That you see, I'm explaining it. It's not that hard, and it's customizable to who God made you to be. Okay? I'm going to go into examples of funnels. It just popped into my head, but I want to finish these points. You create your offer, and then once those pieces are dialed in, you really get into the marketing and sales. That's when you can scale. You then start getting more eyeballs, start attracting more eyeballs, start engaging more people, and then you're converting. You're educating and converting them. A lot of times people just create the offer and go straight to selling, and then they wonder why it doesn't work. This is why you haven't engaged, you haven't built the goodwill, and you haven't educated them enough about your offer. And I wanted to go into examples about funnels because I gave you the steps, right? And people make it so complicated, okay? You can make it as simple as a Facebook ad to grow your Facebook group. Because there's a difference between ads and organic. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. Organic takes time. It does. It takes time, especially if you're new to marketing and you're not clear on like how it all works and you're like fumbling your way through social media marketing. It takes time before you get into a rhythm of it working and attracting the right people. That's why I like ads, because we can put together a very simple landing page, join my Facebook group, and we could just start running ads to it and start getting people into your group and on your email list, right? That's why we have the registration page first. And once you get 100, 200 people in there, you can then launch something and you'll get some sales. It can be that simple. And let's say you don't want to run ads, fine. Organically, where are you collecting people? Because it's not just attracting the eyeballs, but it's nurturing and engaging them over and over again, the same people, not new people every time. Because statistically, it takes 8 to 12 touches before someone purchases. So are you touching people over and over again to eventually nurture, educate them so that they convert? Okay, and you can do it so simply. Just open a Facebook group if you're into that, right? If you're into that. If not, well then do a freebie. Have a registration page, freebie. And start growing your email list and email them so they get to know you. Then you could do some masterclasses, some webinars. Okay? I really love evergreen funnels, evergreen masterclasses and webinars, but I have a client who hates them. So what we did for her, she needs that like live touch. So basically what we did for her is we built out a funnel with ads to a Facebook group, and she goes live every Friday in her Facebook group to do that engage and nurture piece. And then she pitches her program at the end of her trainings, either every week or whenever she's launching something else, right? So people know you, they're getting to know your process, they're getting to know your service, and they're getting to know what it is that you sell. I just signed a client this week that I had a discovery call with her 7 years ago. Yep, 7 years ago, and she came back because she knew what I did. She was ready, she had the money, and she was ready to go. So you just never know. You never know. I've also had clients watch my webinar and send me a check the next day or pay through PayPal or whatever. The key is that you're attracting people consistently, you're engaging them, you're educating them, and then you're converting them. It is that simple. And when you have a system, and then we can get into automation and all of that, that does it for you a little easier because it's automated, well then you're in business because you're continually having this process that you have down working for you. And this is what I call having like a sales or marketing system that's your employee that you set up once and then it's working for you. Okay? There's no other way around it, my friends. If you're building a business, you have to have a consistent way of attracting people, having them get to know you and trust you, educating them about your offers, and then selling to them. One post won't cut it. A start and stop strategy where you're posting for a couple of days and then you disappear for 3 months, that doesn't cut it either. Okay? But if you just be who God made you to be, you can't go wrong, because, you know, it's almost like natural to you, right? If you really align yourself with who God made you to be and your calling, and you step into that fully trusting that the Lord is behind you and that you're meant to change lives, all of this becomes a lot of fun. Like, you just take the pressure off, right? Let's see. Oh man, I have so much I can keep going. But let me see. Are there any questions? Are there any questions? Let me see. Where are the chats? Where are the chats? Okay, go ahead. Hi. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Does it take time if you're not familiar with social media? What do you mean, does it take time? Like, it does take time to build an audience, and just consistently putting out content and what works for you. It does take time because people have to find you, right? And then there's the whole, I don't really believe in okay, there is an algorithm, right? But I also believe that if you're doing what God's called you to do, there is no algorithm, right? God will just bless it, and it will, you'll see how it plays out. To build a business, you have to have a consistent way to attract an audience. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yep, then engage the audience through content. Oh, if you want my notes, send me a DM, and I will send you the link to my Google Doc, where you'll get to have all those notes here, and I'll share it with you. So send me a DM. Jane, you want to expand on that question? So how does this pertain to your business? Well, think about what is it that you enjoy doing. Okay. Do you enjoy writing? You enjoy video? You enjoy, how can you be attracting people? I'm personally going to be implementing a YouTube strategy because I love video. I love teaching. And now that I'm back to scaling, I'm going to be implementing YouTube and then having my VA pull the YouTube videos and turn them into podcasts. So are you saying get my brand story done, then my marketing message should come from that, then my content will show me what offer to offer? Your audience will show you what offer to offer. You will see the same questions come up over and over and over again, and you're going to say, there goes the problem. Let me offer you the solution. Okay? And people pay for solutions. Amen. With God, all things are possible to them that believe. Amen. That's true. What would you say is a good turnaround time on average from new lead in an ad to the sale? So I have literally had evergreen webinars that kind of sell for me, right? There's a button that pops up at the end of the webinar that says buy now. I've literally had people buy now from an ad within a few hours. I've had people buy high ticket, meaning something like 10K, 15K, 20K within 48 hours of a webinar on a phone call. The key is using what you're already doing to grow. If you're always on social media, build there. If you want to drive people to you, then use ads. Is that right? Yes, do what is natural to you, okay? Obviously, ads are faster, right? Because you're paying Facebook or Google to send you the traffic. So you're attracting the eyeballs by paying for them. So obviously it's faster because you can control that. You can't control social media and how quickly people find you. Yes, you can use hashtags. Yes, you can post reels every day, which, by the way, reels on Instagram and Facebook and shorts will go farther because they're being promoted by the algorithm faster, because they're competing with TikTok. So the short form videos, reels, and shorts on YouTube are a very good way into building an audience a little faster. Like, I have a homesteading YouTube channel because I'm also a homesteader, and I got like a couple hundred followers within a couple of weeks just by doing YouTube shorts on there. Yeah. YouTube really likes it a lot. Brenda, you can just take yourself off the list. It's no problem. Oh yeah, turning videos into podcasts is a great strategy. That was my entire first podcast season. Oh, this was mine. Oh yay, congratulations, Caitlin. That's awesome. What a great opportunity. Thank you, Tarsha. Yeah, no, listen, haters are a part of the game. And it doesn't bother me because I'm still in business and I still make great money, and I love my audience. I love my clients. They love me. You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea or coffee. It's all right. I don't get offended by that stuff. Maybe in the beginning I used to, but I've been in this way too long to get upset about it. And obviously the people who benefit from my free master classes and trainings and coaching are the reason why I do this. I do it for them, not for the people who unsubscribe or don't like me. It's not my problem. So any other questions about the things that we covered today? I know it's a lot, and I was trying to just make it as simple as possible. But if there's anything that you take away, it's that if God's called you to it, I want you to step into that. I want you to step into the fact that God's called me to this, and it's his job to figure out the timing and the blessing, okay? But it's your job to show up in full confidence, okay? It's your job to show up. And one of the scriptures that has always encouraged me on my journey through the trials and the successes is hold on, let me drink something. Is the scripture on the talents, okay? If you don't use what God's given you, he takes it away and gives it to someone else. And I was like, ain't nobody stealing my blessing or my talent. And that helped me overcome fear, because I struggled with fear a lot when I first started being the face of my own brand, when I was behind the scenes for so long. But I knew this is what God called me to do. And I specifically market to Christian women because there's a lot of new age witchcraft in the entrepreneur space. And God has specifically called me to be a safe space for Christian women who want good strategy without the wickedness. Honestly. So why did I say all that? I don't remember. How can we go deeper? Okay, so I am launching a program today called Be Pursued Live. It is a live coaching program. It's 6 weeks long, and I go over each of these steps 1 week at a time. And it's live. There'll be live Q&As every week, and we will go through your brand story, your marketing messaging, your audience, your offer, growing your audience and selling, okay? And I will customize this to whoever joins, which is how I do all my programs. You know, this is what the plan is, and we will cover those things. But if someone is like, I don't even have an application funnel, we will make sure you have an application funnel by the end of the 6 weeks, which is actually one of the bonuses. One of the bonuses is building a funnel. I will go through that in the program, building a funnel. And there's a second bonus. What is the second bonus? If you buy now, you get early access to the Facebook group. So we can get started now. You don't have to wait to when the program starts, which is June 1st, which is so exciting. And I'm thinking of adding a third bonus, which I think will bless a lot of people, because not a lot of people like copywriting. But I have been using ChatGPT, which is a AI, to help clients write content, at least as a starting point. And then when you add in the marketing messaging that we create together to that, you can have content written so quickly. And I'm thinking about adding that as a bonus because it will save you so much time creating your content. It's incredible. It really, really is. So those are the 3 bonuses. And it's 6 weeks, 6 live Q&As, a private Facebook group where you can submit your marketing questions, your marketing messaging, your funnels, your content that you've written. And me, not a support coach, I will give you personalized feedback in the Facebook group, okay? And the link, let me add the link into the comments. It's bit.ly/bepursued. And that is the link to the sales page. And the price is incredible for the amount of support and personalization and feedback that you're going to get. So the pay in full is $11.97, or you can do 2 payments of $6.95. I've made this as accessible for people starting a business, people that are scaling a business, because again, I will customize this to wherever you are in business. And it's just going to be incredible. So that is the price for the live program, including the early bird bonus of early access to the Facebook group so we can get started right now. Also, the other bonus is creating your buyer's journey and marketing and sales funnel to sell out your offers. And then I am going to add that third bonus to teach you guys how to utilize ChatGPT and artificial intelligence to help you with your copywriting, your marketing strategies, your content calendar. It is incredible, okay? Yes, I will be offering a prompts list, because that's the prompts list along with your marketing messaging make it incredible to use. And then I did offer an upgrade. So if you want me in your Voxer, which is a walkie-talkie that you can leave voice notes or you can text, and it's like a one-on-one hybrid to the live course, you can add me one-on-one to have your own personal marketing consultant in your pocket for $19.97 pay in full, or 2 payments of $1,100. So you can do the course and you will have so much support and customization tailored to where you are in business with the live course. And if you want to take it up a notch and move even faster, you can add me. You can add the one-on-one Voxer support for $19.97. And it includes everything in the course, plus the bonuses, plus an audit, a very detailed audit of any piece of marketing that you have. And then the pay in full bonus is early access to the Voxer starting now. So if you pay in full for the upgrade, we can get started in Voxer today. So that's really, really incredible offer. Let me see. How long is your story supposed to be to get started? The testimony to attract clients. It's whatever the truth is. You know, there's no right or wrong there. It's whatever the truth is. So, you know, there's something powerful about telling the truth. There really is. You know, and the Bible says the truth will set you free, right? So when you tell the truth about what God has done in your life, what you've experienced, it's just attractive. I guess because there's also so many lies in the world that people are just attracted to truth and authenticity. You know, you can tell when someone's just full of it, right? You're just like, something ain't right. That's why, as personal brands, sharing your story and sharing your testimony and the truth of what God has done in your life and your journey, I mean, it's just, you can't compare it to anything. And it is extremely attractive. Francine said, you said that because I am here. Yeah, Francine knows about the things that are going on in the entrepreneur world. Yes, Caitlin. Okay, so I am so happy for all of you who have joined me today. Please send me a DM if you want the notes to the training, and I will get that to you today. And if you're interested in joining Be Pursued, the live course, check out the sales page. The link is in the comments. It's bit.ly/Be Pursued. And it is, there's nothing like it on the market that gives you the support at that price point. And I did that on purpose, you know, because the high touch pouring into is seriously missing in the coaching industry. I'm not just going to throw information at you. I also will work alongside you to get you to your next level of business, you know, and you do that by supporting and providing feedback, you know, and it's a journey. You know, there's mindset things that have to be overcome. There is fear, right? And overcoming that with faith. And that happens through mentorship, you know, on top of the actual consulting that I do with you to help you with your marketing, your messaging, all those things that you need help getting clarity or that you get stuck at. The mentorship is invaluable. And honestly, at the price point, $11.97, if you're selling a $2,000 package, a $3,000 package, one sale and you've made your money back. Or even if you're selling smaller packages, which I'll talk you out of in our coaching, but even if you're selling, you know, $500 packages, 2.5 packages, and you have made your money back. But I will probably talk you into selling higher ticket things because that's a whole other training. But yeah, so it's a no-brainer offer. And I really hope you guys join me in it. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be you, me for 6 weeks starting June 1st. But if you buy now, we can start, you'll join the group and we will start conversations to get you moving this week, which is so exciting because then you're ahead of the game. You know, a lot of people go slow in the summer. And I heard this entrepreneur, I think it was Gary Vaynerchuk a few years ago, say, the businesses that thrive and really succeed are the ones that work through the summer. And that always stuck with me because it's true. People are usually at the beach. They take time off. They're not really, you know, working. And I love the fact that while everyone's sleeping, I'm the one that's working, you know? And believe me, I am not a boss mom, work hustle culture person. No. I homeschool my kids. My kids are my family's my first priority after the Lord, then my friends, then business. And I have been able to have a very successful business working just a few hours a week. And I know the same is true for you. You know, I can show you how to do it. It doesn't have to be, you know, work crazy, but there is something to say that you have a leg up on your competition when you're working and they're not, because they're on the beach chilling out. So anyway, I hope this training was beneficial to you. I hope you learned something. I know there was a lot of information. Send me a DM if you want the notes, and please join Be Pursued. It's going to be so much fun. And a lot of work, which is fun also. And I should say, in case, you know, you don't know me that well, I will not waste your time. I will not give you fluff work. Nothing drives me nuts more when I like see people's sales pages and it's fluff work. Yeah, Cindy, send me a DM and we'll set something up. Yep, love to talk to you. I will not give you fluff work. The work that I give you is to move the needle in your business, okay? That's why you don't see me talking about niche, because niche becomes quite obvious when you know your messaging, you know your audience, you're building that audience, which then produces the offer, okay? The work that I give you, the things that we will cover, is to get you straight to moving the needle in your business. And I will, let's see, leave it at that, or is there anything else that I want to share? Any last questions? Okay, Jane, send me a direct message on Facebook or Instagram, and I will send you the link. Okay? I'm more than happy. It's a lot of notes. I hope they make sense. What else that I want to share? Just that, you know, may the Lord bless you and keep you and his face shine upon you. And may you bring him all the glory that he is worthy of by stepping into your calling boldly and in faith. Okay? I want nothing more than to him be glorified and for you to have the desires of your hearts. Because I know the big desire of having a successful business. I know that burning so well. I've had it for the last 8 years. Actually, before that, before I actually had the courage to start the business, I've always had that burning. So I understand it very well, and it's not there by accident. So if you leave with anything, it's to be encouraged that you're right on the right path. And if you want to join Be Pursued, send me a DM, check out the sales page, and I look forward to seeing you in the program or around. You know, I ain't going anywhere. So I'm here for you, to serve you. So take care. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Jane. God's been so good and faithful. I cannot complain. Have a blessed day, y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye.